Hi everyone, this is Rob from the Geelong Gaol Museum in Geelong, Victoria, Australia. And today I'm actually standing at the back gate of the old Geelong Gaol. A jail that was built and opened in 1853 and was one of a set of 12. But what is really interesting about our jail is that for a very long time it was actually the prison hospital for Victoria and was known as the prison of the ill, which is absolutely exciting. This meant that prisoners were brought here if they were sick, injured or dying, and certainly in our very early days giving birth when we actually had female prisoners here at the jail. But I just wanted to show you a couple of really interesting things of where I'm standing. Now the first is, if you can make out on the corner wall just here, is where the old wall went. So the wall that you're looking at, the markings, if we look behind me just here, is where the wall joined the external wall of the jail. So this area was an exercise yard, a hard labour area, but it was also where the men and the women would actually come out every morning and empty their buckets. That's right, we had no toilets here. And even in 1991, when the jail closed, there was still no plumbing in their cells. They still had buckets and portaloos that they had to use here at this jail. Now on the other side, you can notice the same marking. So this wall here joined the other side of the gate. And you can actually see by the brickwork how thick these walls actually were. This is insane. It's absolutely incredible. Now, originally in the middle, roughly here where this car park is today, is where the morgue was. We had a wooden morgue here at this jail, and this is where it was. Handy. You had the hospital upstairs, you had the back gate of the jail. And this is because our death rate at this jail was so much higher than the other jails in Victoria, only because of the type of prisoners that were sent here. But what happened is in the 1950s, they demolished the morgue, and this whole area within this section to the back gate became the mess hall. It was just a big area that the prisoners would eat in. Before that, the prisoners actually ate in shelter sheds outside. Now this hall was here until the early 1990s. You see, the Geelong Gaol closed in 1991. And in 1995, they actually filmed a TV series here called Corelli. And they needed to pull down the mess hall where we're standing. Now the idea of pulling down the mess hall was so they could build a sally port, which is like a caged area that a car can drive in and be searched. And that was for Corelli. Now, interesting about Corelli, it's actually Hugh Jackman's very first acting job in 1995. And he actually met his wife, Deborah Lee Furness, in this building. So it's quite a romantic story, and well worth to try and find the TV series and have a really good look at it. Anyway guys, I just wanted to show you this little bit of the jail that you don't often see because it's a car park. So on the weekend, you can walk around and get more of a feel without the cars here. But thank you so much for listening to me. Wacko, we just love history here in Geelong. And if you are in the Geelong Gaol, if you are in Geelong, drop down to the Geelong Gaol, say g'day, because every one of the team here at Geelong Gaol Museum just loves sharing the history. Thanks guys.